This is LEGO Worlds! I'm Eustace the Monk. All you really need to say about this game is it's open world Legos! Because basically that's what it is. A randomly generated LEGO world that you just drop into Just Cause style, and you can immediately get into fistfights with skeletons and evil wizards, beat up anybody you see, kick over and destroy everything around you for that little LEGO stud money, and use a large LEGO vacuum to alter the very landscape around you in a variety of ways. In short, you're the scourge of the unfortunate random LEGO world that you've been dropped into. A supreme asshole from the sky. As soon as you encounter an object or creature, you can recreate them by paying the LEGO stud money to add them to your list of craftable items. And then after you do that, you can pretty much instantiate as many of them as you like. No materials or additional studs required. I made a bunch of black spiders and they crawled around in front of me before I started to wonder what I was doing with my life. And there's red spiders too, don't worry. This game is a blast initially. I ran around discovering all kinds of things: bulldozers, skateboards, airplanes, spiders, monkeys, all kinds of flora and fauna. It was pretty sweet. I rode on horses, I rode on dragons, and I even assaulted a scuba diver. I beat up an evil wizard and discovered that he wanted an egg. I'm not really sure what would have happened if I had found an egg to give him, because I could play as him immediately after I beat him up. I gave a monkey a banana, and I found some caves and won a fist fight with a minotaur. I built a house and had a little cookout. After about an hour or so, I started to get bored, and the novelty was definitely wearing off, so I thought I'd build my own little house rather than use the template. That's when I realized just how laborious actually building anything in this game is. You build stuff brick by brick, which is okay, but the bricks are teeny compared to other building games, and there's few prefabbed pieces, and they're mostly windows and doors and things like that. The interface for building is frankly terrible. It's too easy to put bricks down where you don't want them. It's really clear to me that the people who designed this game don't play building games, because it's the worst building system I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. And building games are some of my favorites. I've seen quite a few of them, so I have a lot to compare LEGO Worlds to. And to add insult to injury, some of the prefabs don't work like they should. I tried to use this platform to put my new house on, and the bricks don't rest on it, they just pass through it and build up on the ground, as though the platform wasn't even there. I was using the prefab platform because the terraforming controls are hideous. It's tough to flatten terrain to build on, it really is. You end up having to use this bulldozer to flatten it all out, but then it carves into the mountain like a fucking steak knife. The terrain tools are perfect if you want to just add mountains and valleys and random stuff like that, but I don't want to do that. As awesome an idea as an open world LEGO game is, this one is boring with terrible building controls. Just think about that for a second. It's a LEGO game with awful building controls. The reason the rest of the game is dead boring is because it's essentially creative mode only. You don't need any resources to do any building or anything apart from a one-time cost to add the given object to your list of buildable items. There's hardly any antagonists, your character requires no resources, and there's no quests or goals. If you enjoyed playing games like Space Engineers or Minecraft in creative mode, then you might enjoy this game if you can get around the awful camera and the frustrating building UI. Even then, you can play other building games and have more fun building because it'll be less of a struggle. If you're like me and you play these games on survival mode, you'll quickly get bored with LEGO Worlds. Now, if you like what you see and want to support the developers, then by all means pick it up, but you need to keep in mind that this game is being released by Warner Brothers, so they're probably not short on any development money. There's no roadmap for the game or any plans that I could find on their website, so we have no good way of telling what their plans are for it. In short, thumbs down. I hate to say it, but I cannot recommend this game. The building is awful. There's nothing to do apart from just explore around. There's no resources to gather. I'll be playing other building games to get my fix, thanks.